So step number 8 in Think and Grow Rich, which is a book I have been studying for the last 8-9 weeks, and I just find fascinating, is persistence, the sustained effort necessary to induce faith. It's that what Angela Longworth calls the grit. And she actually says in a different book and in her research that grit or persistence, as Napoleon Hill would say, is the thing that makes the difference between those who succeed and those who don't. So how's your grit? Scale from 1 to 10. Are you a gritty person who you get knocked down, you get back up, you brush it off and go? Or are you one who can lose their way and sit quietly and not want to get up, pull the covers over your head and quit? Well, the story is told in the Think and Grow Rich newer edition of Howard Schultz, the Starbucks guy. He actually was 29 when he moved to Seattle. And what he did there was he was like, listen, he was the retail marketing person for a coffee company. Well, he had the opportunity to go to Italy, and he saw these coffee stands, coffee bars on every corner, and he was like, that's what America needs. And so he came back and tried to talk the men who owned Starbucks at the time into scaling it. And they were like, no, they were much more into creating those great beans, the wholesaling beans. And so it was a no. So he moved over. He was not going to give up this idea. It was a passion of his to bring coffee to every corner in America. Well, you know the rest of the story. What ended up happening was a year and a half later, he went back and bought Starbucks. And by 1988, he had truly affected culture. And I'm guessing you had a Starbucks or somebody you loved did in the last 5 days. And he has truly got to where he wanted to be because he was not letting it go. So what about you? Where is your dream? Now, also Napoleon Hill says there seems to be a silent guide that when you have a dream, you will hit those obstacles because they want to know, do you have the persistence to succeed? So what is it that you are thinking through, and where do you need to go like, okay, it's just one more step, one more right thing today to move you closer to your dream?